Alrighty guys, well, it's time for an update. Um, I'm basically just doing this one. It's going to be pretty quick, or I'm going to try to make it pretty quick, I should say. I always say that, but it always ends up being like 10 minutes. Um, but anyway, I'm also going to answer a few questions that were asked. Yes, I am moving. The tank is going to be moved in the next 2 weeks. The other question, or to answer the other questions, yes, I will make a video of me breaking down the tank and moving everything and how I'm moving it. I am going to be moving it, or moving the fish in 10-gallon buckets. I'm going to try to get like 3 plastic 10-gallon buckets filled up with the water from the tank and move the fish into the buckets. I figured 20 gallons worth of water in there. It'll still be, enough for them to be okay in here, temporarily while I, set up the buckets outside in the truck. I do have to figure out heating. I'm probably just going to crank the heat in the car and call it a day. And as for air so that they can breathe, I found, what the fuck are they? Battery powered air pumps at Walmart. They're $8 a piece. They're actually meant to go into minnow buckets for for fishing. They're used for the minnow buckets. I still haven't figured out who I'm transporting who with yet. I'm still trying to figure out, who's going to be the best ones to, or who's going to get along with who. I'm thinking that Oscar and the Jack Dempseys will be okay together because they usually hang out together. Um, and I figure if I put in one log, then they'll be okay. I got 3 buckets, so 3 logs. You know, each bucket will, have a log in it, and, hopefully that'll be good enough. I do have some guppies left in here and some mollies, which you can see the 2 mollies up top there, and there's like 3 or 4 guppies up there. My Oscar won't eat them, and neither will my Jack Dempseys for some reason. I guess they just got used to him being in the tank. But they had a nice little feature to the top of the tank, because they swim up top there. And I'm probably going to move those mollies from 30-gallon, as well as the Chinese algae eater and the 2 koi catfish, up into that tank as well. The 30-gallon tank, I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I may just keep it running as a sick tank, just in case, he gets sick, or the Jack Dempseys get sick, or one of my Africans gets sick, things happen. So, I may just, cut it down to 1 filter and, run it with just some, with something in there. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I might actually grow out 2 parrot cichlids in there. And yes, eventually I will be buying a bigger tank. I have to find one. Again, I don't know of any pet stores in Connecticut, really. There is a PetSmart that I am going to be transferring to, but they don't sell bigger tanks than what I already have. The biggest tank they sell is a 75-gallon, and that's really not that big of an improvement from this tank. It's only another 20 gallons, so I mean it's really not ideal. I'm looking for something probably about 90 to 125 gallons. I could go all the way up to 200 gallons, and the only problem is that I don't have a lot of money right now. There was mention of somebody said something about that I should post up a P.O. Box number or something like that. And being that I do obviously have quite a few followers now on YouTube, that I could try getting or setting up a P.O. box for you guys and start doing, or continue to do the weekly updates and stuff like that, as well as answer any fish questions. And I might even set up another channel just to answer fish questions, just because I do have a vast knowledge of it. But the only thing is that I don't know how much that's going to cost to set up a P.O. box. I also don't know where the post office is in Redding, Connecticut, so I have to figure that out yet. By the way, that's where I'm moving. And when I do end up doing that, if people do want to start making like donations, then we'll figure it out. There was somebody who made mention of it. That's the only reason that I brought it up. It's probably, again, not going to happen. So, like I said, I'll figure it out from there. If people do want to make donations or something like that, then I can, again, you can message me. And if I do get enough people that are interested in doing that, like again, I said, it's not a big deal to me. I don't really care if you do or don't. I don't mind taking, the time out of my day to make these videos. So, but, anyway, I will be getting a bigger tank. I'm aiming for something that's going to be at least 100 gallons. I'm trying to find one that's going to fit on this stand still, because I want to try to get something that's going to be a tall tank. Trying to find a 100-gallon tank that's going to be, a good size in my room, and also be a little bit taller so that the Oscar can swim up and all over the place, instead of just side to side. Like he's doing now. He really doesn't have that much swimming space. I'd really like to give him, I'd really like to just double up this tank. I wish that it was possible to just, pop the top off and fucking, put another 55-gallon on top of it and connect it, But the only way I could think of doing that is, to build my own custom tank, and I haven't figured out how to do that yet. And it would be probably quite difficult. I did watch a couple videos on how to do it, and it doesn't look too difficult, but, again, I don't want to, take the risk of filling up a 120-gallon tank and having it leak, even though my dad is a contractor, and I do have the knowledge of how to build it and how to put it together. I just wouldn't, I don't think I'd trust it. But I am looking into a couple of options. I really might try to build my own tank. But if not, then I will be buying a 100-gallon tank. I'm looking into a Marineland one. I just emailed the representative from Marineland last night and told him what I'm looking for. And he suggested a 110-gallon rectangular tank, and said that it would fit on my stand, that they could build it to spec to fit on my stand, so, and that I would just have to give him the measurements and everything that I wanted. But I think it would be cool. This way I don't have to change, the hoods. I could just keep the hoods that I have. I don't have to change the lighting. The lighting would still work. Probably be a little bit dimmer, but I would probably buy another, I would probably buy the Marineland LED system and buy two of them. One to put across the front and another one to put across the back to light that tank. So, yes, I will be doing that. As to the fish, nothing really has changed. They are getting bigger, which I'm kind of liking. I am a little bit concerned with my catfish. He doesn't look like he's doing too good. I'm trying to figure out what he's been doing. He's been hanging out over there all day long for the past like 3 days, and his back looks like he's got something going on. Unfortunately, my friend just bought a silver tip shark, and same deal happened where he was swimming around like that and then died. So I'm kind of hoping that he doesn't croak on me because I do like him a lot. I'm gonna try throwing some food in there and seeing if he eats. I haven't been watching to see if he's been eating or not. Um, my big ass Pleco's out now, which is probably pissing off my Oscar because he doesn't like him one bit. And I found out that that's who he was actually chasing when he hurt himself the other day. He chases him all over the tank. I love this little jeweled cichlid. She's so curious. She's such a little like curious fish. Every time I walk over to the tank, she swims over and just like checking me out, looking at me like, "What are you doing?" But the Africans are also getting a little bit bigger. That's one of them. I think that one's Grinch. Yeah, I think that's Grinch. Or Grumpy, rather. Because he always hangs out near the convict cichlid for some reason. I guess because they have the same striping, and I'm not sure. And this is Sleepy over here. He's also getting a little bit bigger too. My orange one is always hiding over there somewhere. He's over here on the log, I think. Yeah, he's right there. He was up near the guppies earlier, checking them out. But yeah, anyway, these guys are all gonna be moved. I'm gonna be moving them in 10-gallon buckets, and it's, believe it or not, happening probably next weekend or the weekend after. Actually, it's gonna happen the weekend after. I have to finish up work and finish filling out my transfer papers and stuff like that before I can actually move. But I will be moving up to the new house by the 20th or the 28th of November. I haven't decided which one yet, but it will be happening. My dad thinks that we're going to be moved in by Thanksgiving, though, so here's hoping. But look at this video. Like I said, I told you it was going to be like, I was going to try to make it short, and it's going on 13 minutes. I can't win. But anyway, I will be making a video for you guys when I do fill up those, the 10-gallon buckets, and I do move all the fish. It's not going to be too in detail. It'll probably just be like clips, like part 1, part 2, part 3 again. And then I could do tank setup and so on and so forth if you guys want. Leave comments, let me know how you guys want it, if you guys want to see how I do it. The 30-gallon tank, like I said, I still haven't decided if I want to even set it up when I go up to Connecticut yet. I haven't made a decision on that, but I will keep you guys updated on that. And I hope you guys like this update. And again, leave me comments. Let me know what you guys think. And if you guys want, like I said, let me know if you guys were actually contemplating that. Or, like I said, I did have somebody hit me up and ask me about the, or if he could make donations or something like that. So I'm not asking for it. I don't want it, to be honest. But if it is something that you guys would like to do to kind of help me out, it would be really nice, and I would appreciate it. And again, I would like, it would be kind of neat to have, people do. But again, like I said, I'm not going to ask for it or, demand it or anything like that. Alright? But again, I hope you guys like the update, and I'll make another one next week. Talk to you guys later.